Everybody, before we get into today's update, we have to go through a quick synopsis. First, as you can see, the Dow's up 14 points, S&P's down 440, and NASDAQ is down 14.4. We've got a little bit of volatility in crypto, as a lot of crypto is pushed up a little bit to start this Monday morning session. We've got XRP still around the 37.2 level. With Tether, it's down just under 37 cents. So we've still got a pretty big price distortion between the USDC pricing and the USDT. We've also got to take a look at Bitcoin as it did pass 23K. We have to look at the DXYs that fell below the 104 level, and we'll see exactly where that's heading, if there's any support or if it's going to continue to flounder. And then we're going to also look at the total crypto market cap and see exactly where that's at this morning. Make sure to hit that like button, as it really does help push me through the analytics, as we have a lot to get to this morning, and you're really going to want to pay attention to this technical analysis. This is going to be a more straightforward technical analysis piece without any of the news or anything like that, because I feel it's very important this morning to get into the charts. Make sure to hit that like button again, as it greatly pushes me through the analytics, and I appreciate each and every one of you take the time each and every day to watch my content. Catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 10:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, March 13th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, the S&P all of a sudden's under a little pressure, down 15.5 points to 3,862. The Dow's up 64 points to 31,961. So we're very volatile this morning. We got the DXY at 103.660. And we talked about, if we fall back below this line down here, that it could be a pretty big drop, which it has been. But now we kind of have this could be building as a bullish reversal here, but we have to see how far down it wants to go. I mean, honestly, our next layer to get some, we're basically at that catch point right now. That we're literally there right now. 106 spots, literally 103.67. We're going to put this down here because that's a major mark. This is where we held the pull up here. We need to see if we can hold some level here. Otherwise, it's going to continue to flounder down. And we don't have very many levels down here. So we're going to have to try to catch somewhere. So pay attention to the DXY. Otherwise, it could be collapsing here in front of our very eyes. I'm not exactly sure that's the case, but gold and silver is catching a bid this morning. Gold's up 44 bucks an ounce to 19.11. Silver's up 6.16% or $1.26 to 21.79. Gold silver ratios come down 3.73%. So we've had a tremendous deal the last couple weeks. So pay attention to that. Total crypto market cap is up 4.28% or $42 billion in one day, up to 1.025 trillion. When you look at the total crypto market cap, could we be putting it ahead? Who knows? The volume has been sporadic at best, but it has pulled in a little bit of volume this morning. So our next main area, now that we've held the X marks the spot, which we made a very defined yesterday at 989, now we look to be pushing up to that 104 spot. 104.7, so 1.047 trillion. And that's our next level of resistance. If we break that, then the next level above that would be 1.095. So we need to see how we're going to react this Monday morning, because this is either going to be one big trap here, or we're going to build up to the next level. But right now, the volume coming in, it's weird. We've been set up. Like I said yesterday, everything's shorts and longs. They're liquidating, so it doesn't really matter which way you go unless you're spot trading, which is the way you should be doing it. Bitcoin held 21,965, broke this uptrending resistance this morning at 22,300. Now, like we've shown, we really don't have much up until 25,190 if it decides to be off to the races. We've already come up to 23,675, and Bitcoin is currently up here. We're currently up here, so that's where we'd be inching towards if we continue making this push up. 25,194 is going to be, that next big level. And then I know everybody's been waiting for XRP. We really need to talk about XRP this morning. We're at 3751. USDT's up to 37,187. We got markets look like they're pumping a bit. Bitcoin's up 6.6%. So we're going to exactly see how this plays out. All this has told me is I'm taking, the volatility of these markets. Unless I'm spot trading, my money's not even going to sit on the exchanges because I don't appreciate the volatility in the way that they're treating the individual crypto banks. So this pump is all fine and dandy, but I'm looking at beneath the noise here. This is a shade being pulled over our eyes. Why? Because something big is going on and we're just shaking it off right now. 3 of the largest crypto lending firms in the United States by bank have been wiped out in the past 5 days. That's for venture capitalists. That's for startup funds. That's for people who believe in crypto that are trying to get money in the tech, all this stuff. And they just collapsed. And now all of a sudden, the stock market shrugs it off. Crypto shrugging it off. The ones that aren't shrugging it off and shouldn't be shrugging it off is gold and silver. Gold and silver is catching a hell of a bid here this Monday morning. And this is directly correlated with what's going on. Make no mistake about it. The wool is being pulled over your eyes right now. There is no reason that these markets should be pumping like this. I mean, it's spectacular when they are because we are dollar cost averaging in sub 40 cents. But the bottom line is something's going on a little bit deeper to distract us, and we really need to be vigilant this morning. This is probably the most vigilant we're going to have to be for quite some time. As you can see right now, we're working on the US chart. This is the all-time chart. We're trying to get up to the 388 level, and we're stuck in the middle right now. 388 is going to be a big resistance level. So you have 382 and 388 as your R1, R2 right now. 377. Actually, you know what? We have 377 as resistance 1, 388, 382 as resistance 2. Now we're going to say 383. So 377 R1, 383 R2, and then 388 as R3. Those are your 3 nearest resistance in the area. Right now, what we're trying to do is get back below the 366. So S1 is going to be 366. S2 is going to be 355. S3 is going to be 35 cents. So that's how it's working out this morning. And our nearest zone right now is we're going to see if we can come up to that 383 and break it. These are the all-time charts. So there's the falling channel pattern of the short term, not the all-time chart, the short-term chart. So the resistance up here, 38. You know what? We'll say 384. So 384 resistance on the top of the channel. And then the bottom of the channel is 336 approximately right now. So that's what we're looking at there. And then if we look at the more all-time chart, we've got the downtrending resistance that we need to come up to that we've already talked about at the 388 level. And that's going to be your ultimate level right now. 388 is where if we can pop up and we break that, that's where we can open up higher ambitions up to the 43 cent level. But we won't know unless we break the 388 level. And let's take a quick look at the USD perpetual futures chart. Yeah, as we're cleanly above this line now. We came down, held support here at the 355 level. That's a very major support level. I don't just make these numbers up. They're actually flowing with my charts pretty universally. So that's what we're looking at right now. So basically, it's can we get above 388 or will we fall back below? Actually, the first level, can we get above 382 or do we fall back below 355? Right now, we're catching a bid. We won't know until later this morning if this is a trap or later this afternoon or if this is something bigger. If the markets are suspecting more bailouts, more quantitative easing instead of tightening. We have CPI coming up shortly. Not today, but coming up in the weeks to come. So that the CPI couldn't be at a worse time if it's going to come back as a bad reading. It'd be. This looks like a nice little trap going into something. So what I want you to do today is I showed you this technical analysis. I did it in a way where I think you can understand it without talking about a lot of bullshit. Because I wanted you guys to see exactly what is going on this morning. Because it's a very, very dicey situation. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this update, please, I implore you, hit that like button. But furthermore, hit that subscribe button and join the more than 15,600 subscribers. And share this on social media for me so we can get new people in here. Make sure if you're buying XRP, you do it sub 40 cents. That is my lesson and mission to you. You buy XRP sub 40 cents, sub 30, sub 20, sub 10. I don't really give a shit. But you buy it sub 40, you start building, and you build it to the bottom. Anything over 40 cents is too expensive for me. Some people are like, it's crazy, it's only 40 cents, yes. But in the current environment, I want to buy everything under 40 cents. So if we ever, or when we do, one day get back into a bull run, if we get into the $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, every dollar we go up is at least 2.5 times. So if you put $5,000 on it, every time we go up a dollar, you'd make $12,500. That's my goal. To make 2.5 times every time we go up $1 minimum. So follow my plan, follow my philosophy. And remember, hashtag be better, do better, hashtag FUD assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point on this journey to 2025?